Hey guys, and welcome back to DCTC. My name is Seth, and today we have some Play-Doh Makeables, and we're gonna be making some puppies. So let's go ahead and open it up. I've got some scissors here. I'm just gonna cut off the tape. And let's see what it all comes with. All right, so it looks like we get a Play-Doh knife, and we have these cards here. They show you how to make the different pieces. So here we have a bowl, has some kibbles, and here we have a puppy and the other puppy. So one side is the brown puppy, and the other is the golden puppy. We're gonna say it's a golden retriever. It also comes with 6 different colors of Play-Doh. I've never seen Play-Doh packaged up like this. So I think our first puppy should be, let's start with the golden retriever. So it says number 1, we're gonna need some orange, yellow, a little bit of blue, and a very small bit of brown. Okay, so I'm gonna open these up real quick. And for the brown one, I do not think we need very much at all. It's just for his nose. I gotta see what this smells like. Okay, it smells like normal Play-Doh, because sometimes you get stuff in different packaging and it can smell really weird. This Play-Doh smells pretty normal, so I bet you can mix it with your other Play-Doh. We're gonna need a good little amount of blue. The blue is gonna be for the collar and the eyes. He has blue eyes. Oh, maybe about that much. So see, I just got a small smidgelet of brown. We won't even need this much. You just need a tiny bit for the nose. Now this orangey cheese color, looks like cheddar cheese. We just need, might need this more than anything, because yeah, okay, so I just need the whole block because there's nothing else that is orange. So we're gonna just take all the orange, and for yellow, looks like maybe just half a block for yellow. Maybe a little bit more than half a block. Maybe like 2/3. So it's about 60-something% there. Gonna take the bigger piece. There we go. We are ready to build our puppy. Okay, viewers, I have a very important job for you. While I'm making this puppy, you might notice some characteristics about this puppy, so if you can come up with a good name, be sure to leave it in the comments below. Because for now, I'm just gonna call it the Golden Retriever Puppy. So if you got a good name, leave me a comment. Okay, first we're gonna start with the face. Or actually, we should start with the body. Let's get a little bit more orange. Maybe like that much. We're gonna roll it up. Okay, so here I kind of made like a rectangular shape, but I rounded out the edges. So maybe that'll do for his body. Let's make his little head now. It's gotta be a little bit bigger. Not bigger than his body, but bigger than what I had. I had a tiny little smidgelet Play-Doh. Here we go. Is that big enough, maybe? No, I think it needs to be more round. Let's put on some more Play-Doh. And we're just gonna kind of squeeze it on top. Hopefully it just kind of sits there. Oh goodness. Okay. Think that will do. And then we're gonna make tiny little nubs. And the way you wanna make his feet is you kind of wanna make like a circle and then press down on one side. So it's gonna look like a gumdrop. So see how that looks? You just stick it on, and that is 1 foot. Okay, so the head is gonna fall off, okay? You can't really stop that. Here's what you can do. Have a piece of cardboard. I'm just gonna twist it up, and I'm gonna try to make like a stick out of it. And what I'm gonna do is stick it inside, one part inside his body, and the other part hopefully just kind of go on his head. Hey, I think that worked out pretty well. Let's see. Yep, his head's sticking on. So you can use some kind of little tiny stick, a twig or something, and you can use it to connect your Play-Doh pieces. Ta-da! And for you guys out there, yours might turn out a little bigger because I have a lot of orange Play-Doh left, and it doesn't say it's for anything else. So let me use some of my yellow. First, we're gonna make the tail. Tail's gonna be pretty easy. So check that out. I kind of made like a club, but really it's a tail. So one side of the tail I'm going to pinch it. So see how tiny it got? And that's the side I'm going to place on here. And then we need to make some eyes. And all you need to do is make 2 very tiny blue dots. Okay, we made the ears. Now we have to make the nose. And the nose you have to be very careful with because you don't want it to turn out looking like a cat. So the nose is going to be a triangle. So there I made kind of a triangular shape. Just gonna stick it on front here. So if you did the nose like a circle, oh, that nose is way too big. But if you did the nose like a circle, it probably looked like a cat. And right now I think I may have made a beaver, I'm not sure. We're still working on it. Okay, there. We also need to make his blue collar. So this part is also very easy, but you have to be very careful. You need to make it really thin, but not too thin because you don't want it to break off. So I may have made some of this too thin. Let's test it and see. Here's another tip. Try to stretch the Play-Doh. So I'm trying to pull it along his neck. I almost got it. Oh my goodness, all these parts keep falling. You have to be very patient with this. Stuff is going to fall off all the time. If you use the twig technique I told you about with the sticks, you can help seal his legs better. Okay, so here he is, the cute little guy. Don't forget to give him a name. And I had an idea. We're going to give him some personality. So I'm going to make it to where his mouth is open. So there you can see his mouth is open. We're going to give him a little red tongue. So let's go ahead and move on to our next puppy. He is going to be the brown one right here. And we're going to need some brown, a little bit of red, blue, and black. So here's the brown. Okay, so we take a big chunk of brown and maybe a little smaller. There we go. And you're going to roll up a ball, and I'm going to kind of make it into a rectangular shape, but I want to keep it round too. There we go. And we're going to make a little head here. Doesn't have to be too big. So see, in comparison, it's about half the size of the body. So here's the head, and we're going to cut a mouth just like that. Go left and right a little bit. Nice and easy. There, we stuck the head on top. I'm going to go ahead and put a tongue inside. Just get a little bit of red Play-Doh here. And he is also going to have a big silly tongue. Perfect. Next, let's make some blue eyes for him. So we have this Play-Doh over here, and we just need a little bit of blue. And then we need some black. The black is going to be for his ears. So I kind of just roll an ear out like that, and then I flatten it with my fingers. So then I can just squish it on top. And I'm starting to put on the other ear over here. And what else do we need? We need some feet, and we need a little nose. Remember, the nose is a triangle shape. So I got a little bit of black here. Oh dear, he's having a problem keeping his head on. Okay, if he falls off one more time, I'm gonna make him a little stick to help him keep his head on. There's his nose. He's starting to look pretty good. All right, now making the feet is pretty easy. Just remember, make like a little circle. And you kind of want to poke it out like a triangle just a little bit. Should look like a little gumdrop sort of shape. Just going to attach it right there. That's one. Okay, I'm going to count that as another head fall off. So I'm going to try something new. Okay, I have this little thingy here. This is actually for a phone charm. So it's just like a little stick. And I'm going to put his head on it. All right, that should stay forever. Oh, oh no, I didn't push it in enough. Okay. Now we should be good. We still need 2 more feet. And then we need to make a little tiny tail. So the tail is just going to be kind of balled up like this. It's going to be like a little twig. You need to flatten out the bottom so it kind of looks like a golf tee. You just stick it on like that. Getting his legs to stick can be pretty tricky too. Okay guys, so making the food bowl is gonna be like so easy. So what I'm gonna do is make that really quick. But with the rest of my Play-Doh, I'm gonna make a special kind of dog. A type that you have probably never seen before. Alright puppies, here's your food. Enjoy your kibbles. I'm gonna make a new type of dog over here. Okay, so let's see. This dog is going to have a red body. Maybe not just red. Maybe he'll be blue too. So here we have, it kind of looks like a Spider-Man blue. Okay, so here we're gonna put on his little yellow head. Maybe we'll put it on this side. There. And we need to make his little face. So we'll give him 2 black eyes. And we're gonna give him 2 long black ears. Kinda looks like Pluto. And we're gonna give him a little brown nose. You have to be careful with Play-Doh. It tends to expand whenever you press down, so they can look tiny, but once you put it on, sometimes it can get really big. There it is. And let's give him a little smile. Alright, so remember how I was giving this dog like Spider-Man body? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Get that out of here. Okay, so I mixed some black and yellow, and this is like a lot, right? So we're gonna chop this, and we are gonna make the world's first bumblebee dog. So there, we're gonna put the head on top. Looking pretty cute. And here we can make 6 legs for our bumblebee dog. You know what else he's gonna need? He's gonna need some wings. And we're not gonna give him a stinger because he's a nice bumblebee dog. So that's one of the cool things about Play-Doh. You can make some crazy ideas and bring them to life. Okay, so here I have some white Play-Doh, and the way I make the wings is make like a, again, like a gumdrop shape, and you kind of squish it. And the bottom needs to be kind of flat. So the top is thin because you squished it, and the bottom is flat, therefore you can just lay it on top, like that. And let me just make one more. So again, look, just ball it up like this, like a coin, and just flatten it. And then one side you just need to press down and you'll make it into like a straight line. And then there you have another wing. Okay, now let's go back to Spider Dog. I didn't really give him a fair chance, so this time we shall make him a bit more legit. So here's how it's gonna go. We've got the red head right here. Nice and easy, right? Now here's the tricky part. You gotta get these eyes over here, and we're gonna flatten them into kind of like a walnut shape. It's like a diamond, but it's a little bit rounder. That's gonna be one of his eyes. So there we have 2 eyes. And then after that, just gonna make him a little nose. There. Now we need to make him some feet. We're only gonna make 4 feet. And I think we're gonna make them red and blue as well. So I have some blue here, some red here, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of squeeze it together like this, fold it in half, and then I roll it like a log. So see how it kind of twirled up? I'm gonna do it one more time. So as you keep doing that, it's gonna get more and more tie-dye looking. All right, I think that's pretty good. Now let's make some feet. Okay, so I'm just gonna pinch off a little bit, just kind of randomly. There's 1 foot, 2 feet, and I accidentally knocked off his head. Let's put that back on there. So that's the one thing you have to be careful with your Play-Doh dogs. Their heads will fall off. And if you accidentally do knock off their head, be sure to give them a treat. All right, there's 2. 3. Fixing up one of his back legs real quick. There we go. And then number 4. Now the last thing we need is a tail. So we're just gonna take off a little piece here, Roll it up pretty thin, just like that. Flatten out the bottom and stick it on. There, now we have our spider dog. Spider dog, spider, oh no. Actually, I'm gonna say this one kind of looks like a cat. Here, so we're gonna make this one Spider Cat. We're gonna give Spider Cat some pointy ears. So cats have very triangular ears. And maybe we'll give him some whiskers too. There are the whiskers, and Spider Cat is finished. Meow meow meow, meow meow meow, meow 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 meow. Alrighty guys, and that's it for our Play-Doh puppies. If you want to see more fun videos like this one, be sure to click on the like button. And leave me a comment and tell me which puppy or kitty was your favorite. I really like Spider Kitty. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. This is Seth with DCTC, and thanks for watching.
Another video, that's the end.
Come back soon or we'll miss you, friend.
DCTC. We do toy reviews. DCTC.
And we play with Play-Doh too.
Skits, pranks, eggs and toys.
We make videos for girls and boys.
That's right.